Okay, all set to go. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the pitch. That's
Ball,
outside.
that's just out.
And the home opener is underway. Pitch
2-0.
misses there. Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 the count. 3.
It's a strikeout. Now batting Tristan Casas. That
Ball.
one misses, and that is ball 1. Green, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider,
1-1.
splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Casas, the base runner at first with 1 out. One finds the zone.
1 ball,
and it's
2 strikes.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next one misses. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Two really good back sliders down an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a pitch. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Loves it on the dive to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Austin Riley. That's in there. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch.
And he got him. Strike 3. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ahmed Rosario. And he deals. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Line drive, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Foul ball still 0-2.
One
And there's
ball,
the ball.
2 strikes.
That
2
one
balls,
in the dirt.
2
2
strikes.
balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Not
3-2.
close with that one. Full count now.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swung on, belted. Suzuki going back. To the warning track, makes the catch. 2 on, 1 out. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds.
Nope,
Just
ball
missed.
1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Tyler Stevenson now at the plate. On the ground right side. Wong on to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Michael Harris. Green back to work. That
Counts
missed by
1-0.
a lot. Ball 1. And that
Ball
one is
in.
inside. Swing and a miss as he was late
2
that
balls,
time.
1 strike.
That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Connor Wong.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And that's in for a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch misses.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next.
2-0.
He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Ball, that's inside.
Just missed.
Yeah.
Splits the plate, 3-1. He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws.
He's out.
And they get the out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here it comes. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
You beat it out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Fought off foul.
Oh, that's inside.
Just missed.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Hit hard. That gets through. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Hey.
Fraley now at the plate as he swings through
0-1's the count.
Runners at first and second with one gone. On the ground to third, might be two. To second, there's
He's
one.
out.
Double play.
Out.
What a twin killing day. On to the third inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Seiya Suzuki. And the right-hander back to work. And
Ball, that's
off
in.
The inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Hey.
Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
One
arms
ball, one
extended,
strike.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hey.
Puts the corner, now 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
No, he's in there.
Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Tristan Casas getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's one.
That's an out.
And that's 2.
Oh.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, one away. Digging in, T.J. Friedel. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
It's up empty. 1 out, base is
ball,
empty.
2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Flied to right his first time.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Two outs, base is empty. And and
No,
that's off
inside.
the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Full
and now
count.
it's filled up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. And he walked
Take your base, ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I can draw a walk. On the ground. Wow, nice play. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. And we're back. On to the 4th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Alec Burleson. Fraley really on his horse for it. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Austin Riley will hit next. And here's the strike.
From a pitcher's perspective,
0-1's
that's
the count.
a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball out of that same tunnel. That splitter
No ball,
comes,
2
and the
strike.
bottom just falls out of it.
1 down, base is empty. The punch out there, 2 away. Michael Harris, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. Harris measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Reds up by 2, top half of inning number 4. He's through it, and that's a strikeout. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. As the lefty gets to work. Through there for a strike.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
1 out, the bottom of the 4th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Singled and scored his first time. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Hayden Wesneski. He's into the game with the bases empty. Headed down the line. Suzuki on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew McCutchen, the next to hit for the Reds. Now a fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Connor Wong. And a pitch. Misses
inside,
off the
ball 1.
inside. 1-0.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. And swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got good.
Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. JT Realmuto steps in. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's
ball
down
2.
and in. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Just missed it. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario. Face knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Wouldn't chase that time.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Berger. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's one. Back to first.
Got him.
And that is a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Fires in a fastball at 95. And
that's
another
ball
ball. The 2-1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get out after the ricochet. What a play. Inning over. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a pitch. Into the outfield, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
Wouldn't
2
chase
balls,
that
1
time.
strike. Hey!
One finds the zone, and out 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to
3
stay
and
out of
2.
the double play right here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
Well, I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the ball game. Big bat at the plate as well. If you're going to go, you got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. The pitch. Through there for a strike. Ground ball, Casas steps on first for the out. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Did he go?
Swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. 1 down, base is empty. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Lifted in the air out to left. Harris has a beat on it. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the seventh, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Alec Burleson. Up the middle. One up, one down. So up next, Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, strike one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
1 ball,
the
2
Reds
strikes.
holding on to a 2-run lead here in the
Ball,
top
that's out.
half of inning number 7.
3.
And a miss, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Michael Harris. In the air to left down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. Finds its way through, base hit.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Yeah. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he botches it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the designated hitter, Nate Pearson, on to pitch here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And he deals.
1-0.
Skips in the dirt. Pearson, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one fouled off. The 1-1.
Aye.
Flips the inside corner for a strike. And
Ball,
that
that's
one's
low.
a little bit low. It's 2-2. Righty to the plate. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 2-2. In the air, right side. Suzuki on the move. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2. Bounce to third. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hey!
Strike one.
It might be time to choke
up
a little
one
bit.
strike.
Get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Now one missed. McCutchen at second with 2 down. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Suzuki going back. And out of here. Jake Braley launches one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. And that one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Aye.
Big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the
3.
Couldn't catch up to the heat. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right
that's a ball.
there. Stevenson makes the catch for the out. There's one down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Out at second. 2 down, nobody on.
That's out.
And
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Misses. Berger. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, so now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, T.J. Friedel. And
no,
that
that's
one
down.
A little below the knees, and that is ball 1. A swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Pitch is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. And
nope,
this is
inside. Ball 2.
Here's a 2-2.
3-2.
Another ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Porter Hodge gets the ball now. Started a little too early.
0-1's the count.
1. Ground ball, Casas. And he takes it himself for the out. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Line drive, fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Stevenson stands at second with 2 gone. That one hammered left field. Harris going back and caught on the warning track. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Leover Peguero.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the board. It's 4-1. Machado stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's ball 3.
Misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. kick, the 3-2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey. Strike. Runner
1 ball,
at first
1
with
strike.
no outs here. And that's in for a strike. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. That clips a corner. De La Cruz. Rosario out. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Green with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.